This podcast is produced in part by Podfly.net. Podfly, passion for great sounding podcasts.
Oh, God. Oh, man.
That's why I want you to
What a long weekend.
With your voice, you'll be sensational.
You're listening to the 5 Gallon Podcast.
Nice to have one of those every once in a while.
Oh, yeah.
There's no doubt that we are dealing with a mechanical monster.
Next weekend's May the 4th, which means Ian's going to be here, and there'll be all Star Wars parties.
Bringing you the best of independent music
right.
around the globe.
God help us all. What episode number is this? Is this 196?
5 Gallon Podcast with
I
your
don't know.
host, Corey Coates.
Welcome to the 5 Gallon Podcast. This is episode 196, maybe?
Could be.
I'm Corey.
And I'm Woody.
I got myself my little eggnog here.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. A little something gentle for the stomach. But, a little bit of vodka in there just to make sure. Is there rum? I think there's rum in here. Hang on.
Did you have a little rough weekend there?
Yeah, a little bit of a rough weekend. I don't even know. Like, today's not Sunday, they tell me.
Today's not Sunday.
This is great. Today's Monday,
We didn't do a show on Sunday.
which would have been
Now we begin our
yesterday, I guess.
This one is Mystery Skulls.
Yesterday,
Paralyzed
Yesterday?
5 Gallon Podcast.
I think.
You think? I don't know. We turn the tunes down a bit.
When I think of fate's worst
Holy cow. Today's all Canadian.
I can think of
That's good.
Yeah, I should make
like
a note of that.
is something you said.
Oh, yes.
We were golden, bright like the sun.
Yeah, we just got installed on Thursday 30 Dish TV high-def channels here. So I got all American TV now, which is great because I get to watch the basketball. I've got the actual HBO out of the US now. It's fantastic.
You're hooked up over there.
I'm hooked up.
Good for you. God. Did you watch Game of Thrones last night?
No, you know what you did is that Megan isn't caught up on this season yet. She hasn't watched an episode.
Okay.
So what we did yesterday is we just watched episodes 1 through 3.
Okay.
And then tonight I'm going to watch episode 4.
No, I haven't watched it either yet.
Okay, so we can just sit here and not know anything together.
Yeah, that's great. I don't say anything. I hope no one
yeah.
says anything.
Megan. Yeah, she's going back to Canada on Wednesday, but she was here for a visit before she takes off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had no idea. Her and I have a ton of stuff in common. We actually got along really well.
She's actually a really cool girl.
Yeah, she's pretty bright too.
She is. She
Yeah.
just acts not. So.
Yeah,
Like when you can talk to her one-on-one, she's really cool to hang out with.
she's amazing. You know what it is though too? She's a bit of an introvert herself. You get her in the big crowds and everything, she just collapses.
Yep, that's
But
true.
yeah, one-on-one, I mean, she's really cool. So it was a fun weekend.
Huh.
All Canadian. Oh yeah, I want to talk about my ice crusher. I don't know why.
I'm trying to figure out my awkward segment.
Okay.
Just Googling a whole bunch of different stuff. That's what I want to do.
We should talk about Ein. Because I don't know if you noticed, last week's episode was pretty disastrous.
Yeah, it was.
But it happens around here. We have those ones.
That's allowed.
Yeah. I didn't even do a radio show today.
You did it?
Nope.
Oh my god.
I know.
What's wrong with you?
Everything's off, man. Everything's off. People were calling me, wondering if I was dead. It's crazy.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently, it's nice though. I mean, there's two things that I've always heard. Like if you wonder if people care about you, just disappear for a couple days, or stop paying your bills. One of those two. And it's not like I disappeared. It's like I just kind of stayed offline for a couple days and just enjoyed myself.
And people, like, your phone was ringing off the hook? Like,
Yeah, people called, people
Where's the
texted, people
radio
Skyping. Where are you? Are you okay? And then people texting other people to get them to call me to see if they would find out if I'm okay because maybe I'm not answering their calls.
Right.
It's crazy.
This is the Y-axis with R-Tax.
I guess a lot of people care.
That's good. That's a good thing to find out.
Well, the good news is if I die in my condo alone, I figure about 48 hours, somebody will come get the body.
Yeah. Well, you start to smell, right?
You do. Yeah, the neighbors complain.
So I hear. I don't know. That's a cool tune.
These tunes are amazing today. Amazing. Canadians are amazing. That's just a fact.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I should look up the playlist who I got here. Oh, this is the new new pornographers.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. I'm pretty excited about this record that I just picked up. With all these bands, I found like one tune or two songs of theirs that I really liked. I just went and bought their whole tune, their whole record. So I bought, I don't know, like $120 worth of albums on the weekend.
You bought the whole tune again?
Yeah, but the whole, sorry. I can't use my head anymore. Dropbox.
Gone are the days where you just bought 30 seconds worth.
Dropbox. Where did I put these things? Oh God. Maybe here, 5 Gallon Podcast. Nope.
That's not where you keep it.
No, that only makes sense. God, where is that? I need that document tonight too. Shit. Well, that's not good. Man, I hope I didn't lose that. Oh well.
So Iron's coming back out again next weekend?
Yeah.
She lives there. She's living.
I'm charging rent.
Are you?
I gotta.
You should. Yeah? It's too much.
I think like $50 a night. I think that's pretty reasonable.
That's fine.
Hello.
Ooh, I think I found my awkward webpage. Nice.
Oh yeah?
Oh, they're just the weird questions. I found some weird questions. This is good.
Cool. I'm gonna do an Ein follow-up, I guess, here now.
Okay. FU online?
Yeah, a little FU.
But what exactly? But her Tinder experience?
This is it. 5 Gallon Podcast.
Amazing, huh?
We're balls deep in independent music.
I think before we talk about today's set list, which is entirely Canadian, which I'm really excited about, we should probably do a little bit of FU on Ein.
I think we should.
We got some emails about last week's show. And it's pretty nice because you know what happens is people listen to the show and they know they get driven over to the YouTube channel to see exactly what's going on here.
Well, silver lining is people are listening, right?
That's it. It's really a win at the end of the day, but man, Ein got cut. And you know, it happens. We have some people on the show, myself included, who have a couple of drinks before we tape. But man, it's like something, she like fell over the cliff just before we taped. You know what I mean?
She was pretty out of it.
I got a text from her, I don't know, maybe a couple of days ago, and she said she had 96 pending Tinder messages.
What?
She's been on 3 dates already.
Are you serious?
I am not kidding, man.
I told her. I take credit for that.
It's brutal now. Yeah, every time she texts me, she's like, oh, I'm at Volcano Poas with 2 guys from Tinder. It's like, what?
I think I should get a Tinder commission.
That's a good idea.
I think I should.
So, yeah, there's a little bit of Ein. And I'm worried because, you know,
96?
96 pending messages that she hasn't responded to yet. And it was funny because at the end of the show, I didn't realize that just because I deleted the app on my phone doesn't mean that I got rid of Tinder. You have to, you know, get rid of your Tinder account.
I don't know if you can get rid of Tinder.
Oh, sure you can. You've got to be able to delete your profile.
You think?
You've got to. I mean, they can't just keep it indefinitely. The funny thing is that she sent me a screenshot that she was a match for me. So I'm
Yeah, I saw that.
like, oh man.
And did you like each other? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, because she showed it to me, and I don't know. It was pretty funny. I can't remember exactly how it went down.
No, she tagged me on the Facebook post. I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, so I actually, I should try and do this now because I still haven't done that. I have to go in there and delete this. I can't believe I'm still talking about Tinder.
You and I have liked each other. That's what it says.
Oh yeah, I probably did. Okay, so I guess the idea here is I need to go in and do that. But what I was getting at is that Ein's going to probably be here again next weekend for May the 4th.
Oh no.
I know, I'm pretty worried. But it'll be the Star Wars.
She's gonna be on.
Well, we didn't get any emails so far saying that she should or shouldn't be on.
Well, what happened then?
Just emails saying like who was that and what the fuck.
Oh.
And I get emails every week about, what does this have to do with indie music? I get that all the time.
Well, we never talked about indie music. So nothing.
It's got nothing to do with indie music. Yeah.
It's an indie music podcast, sort of.
Sort of. So it'll be a Star Wars edition. She may or may not be on the show. I mean, I guess that's kind of down to like if one vote comes in to not have her on, that's it. She's out. That's the decider.
Well, see, I haven't actually listened to the show from last week yet. Did you listen to the section where she read the music focus?
Yeah, you know what I did? I went for a bicycle ride.
Because I lived that moment.
It was really hard.
I was here in my bedroom and she was talking, and it was the hardest 45 seconds of my life.
Yeah, how did she say Wichita? Wichita?
Don't remember.
It was insane.
I should have asked her to spell Wichita, because there's no way.
Yeah, I just don't know how her brain works. So, all right, time to get your votes in, I guess.
9, and she had a bunch of vodka.
That's true. She has a bunch of vodka every day, though. That's what she does.
That's true.
All right, that's enough about her. You know what I don't like about having guests here?
Everything.
But I also don't like how some people like that my ice machine can spit out crushed ice as well as cubed. And if there's something about ice crush people, they don't put it back on cube.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? So they're like, oh, crush my ice, and they push the button, then they get some crushed ice, and then they walk away, not thinking.
Is Crusher?
No, but Megan was.
Ah.
Which meant that every time I go get every time I go get some ice, I just get shards. Frustrating. Frustrating. What I like about the way these segments are laid out is that it's kind of like the producer just, like a hook comes in the room and pulls you out. Because you're done. You just try again.
See what happens when it's just you and me? We just talk.
Yeah.
No, like
How did I not? I always put my show notes in my Dropbox. I don't know what the hell. It is not in there. What the hell? Oh no.
So you're definitely off Tinder? Off the Tinder?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've pulled back from the Tinder. I'm still on it, but I've significantly less than I used to.
Tinder. Let me see here. How do I? Okay, I'm in Tinder. I'm going to my profile. Edit. Okay, maybe it's in settings. Delete account right at the bottom there. I'm deleting my account.
This is a sad day.
I'm gonna take a screenshot.
Sad day. Mark this on the calendar, ladies and gentlemen.
Corey is apparently not on Tinder anymore.
2014, Corey Reinfeldt released it.
I'm really worried about this set list because I have to get all those links for the bands again. That would suck. I probably got drunk and went in my Dropbox. I was like, okay, why is all this shit in here?
It's exactly like
Oh,
that's what happens when you drink eggnog.
yeah. This eggnog's really good. It's making me feel good.
Talk to someone, speaking of Tinder, talking to Tinder with someone, this chick that she works at the beer market downtown.
Oh, yeah? Hang on, I can tune this down. person is loud.
Yeah, of course.
Whoever that is. Man, the rains are just dumping here again.
Are they?
Yeah, it's on. It is on.
It's that time of the year. Oh, but a bit early, isn't it?
Yeah, sort of. We've just been getting a lot of storms lately. Oh, man. So I'm booking all my travels for the summer. And I might be in Canada the first week or two of September.
Okay. September, huh?
Yeah.
It's a good time to be here.
It's a great time. It's Labor Day. The weather's always good.
It is always good, actually.
Yeah. I like the, you always remember the first week of school, the weather was amazing.
Right, that's why you're so mad about going back. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's so nice.
Yeah. And you had all those crappy summers or summer weekends, you know.
Samantha Crane. Never going back.
What's the Tinder sound?
Oh, I don't think I even did the voice tags. I gotta ID all these too. God. This show's not gonna come out till like tomorrow. Jeez.
What have you been doing?
I don't know. The hell did I do? There should be some sort of like an app that's like a calendar app that just documents everything you do. You know, so that you have like a record of what happened.
Right.
As opposed to you schedule stuff in advance and try and do it. I don't know if that would work.
I think that's something.
We'll look into that.
There's an app for that. All right.
Oh man, Facebook's getting stupid.
Yeah,
You know, I don't know what's going on.
Guys, it's not. I don't like it anymore.
I don't.
It's all about Tinder now.
Not for me.
But you know what? Everyone that I've told about using Tinder has been like, "Oh yeah, I use it too."
Yeah, it's because I think everyone quietly uses it.
I think so too. And I don't care about time. I always tell people I don't care. And then they're all like, "Oh yeah, well, yeah, everyone uses it." So
I kind of wish, like, I really like Google Plus, but there's nobody there.
yeah, it's really cool actually. The layout's awesome.
Yeah, and the app is amazing on the iPad.
Yeah, no one uses it.
No one's
for some
there.
reason. It didn't catch on.
You know who's on Google Plus? My girlfriend. Like, that's it. She's the only notifications I get.
Okay.
A lot of radio people are on Google Plus, but none of my friends.
With new
Yeah.
episodes every week. It's easy, it's free, and it might
weird.
even get you laid.
We used to be a pretty indie Canadian heavy podcast way back in the day, so this is really nice to throw back to this stuff.
Oh, it feels good.
I'm just such a huge fan of Canadian indie. And I don't know what it is. There's something about it because it's like, we have so much time on our hands in the winter indoors that we can like hone the craft or something, you know?
Yeah, no one goes outside, so they just make great music.
Yeah, and there's something just funky and cool and refreshing about the bands that are coming out of Canada. So I guess it all sparked because like I was in the kitchen and I was just listening to like CBC Radio 3, which is still a classic station. And, you know, every other tune is like, whoa, this is amazing. So, yeah, here's some Canadian stuff for you. Once again, this is great.
I love it. We should do it more often.
I think we should too. You know, it's we go pretty American heavy because I think that's a lot of the indie that I end up getting exposed to. And those guys are the most aggressive when it comes to like contacting the show and say, hey, check out my stuff or hey, play my tunes. But maybe it's just the Canadians are so passive. They're like, well, you do or you don't. I'm here.
I think that's exactly it.
Mm-hmm.
They don't publicize their stuff. But we should do like a once a month, just all Canadian podcast.
That's a great idea. Once a month, all Canadian.
And then there's Canada Day coming up too.
Yeah, we usually do a Canada Day episode where we have all kinds of Canadian stuff going on. So we'll pull out some trivia. We could do like an old Bob and Doug McKenzie. I could get like a little cooktop here, and we could do some pea meal bacon.
Yeah.
We could get some beers and little stubbies.
Kids in the hall.
Yeah, smoke some cigarettes. You know, and talk about the weather, I guess.
Some stogies.
Yeah, you know, have some smokes.
Good old Canadian club.
You could wear like a Leafs jersey. I could wear a Canadiens jersey. It'd be great. I noticed there's a lot of silence up in the Toronto area right now.
Yeah, Raptors, baby.
Yeah, well, there's that. I mean, I can't believe they won the other night, but
Raptors.
I don't know how you follow the Leafs. Why don't you just not? Like for 1 year, just say, I'm not going to follow the Leafs. I'm not going to watch a game.
Yeah, I wish I could do that. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I wish I could.
I was talking to my girlfriend, and she lives in Southern Illinois, which is closer to St. Louis than it is to Chicago. And I wasn't sure which team they cheer for. And she said it's an even split.
Really?
Yeah, she said it's the same in her town, like with the Cubs and the St. Louis baseball team that I had too much to drink and I can't remember the name of.
Cardinals.
Yeah. God.
The red team? The red team.
The red ones. Yeah. So they like the red ones more down there than they do the blue ones. God. Is this the show?
This is your show.
Yeah, this is mine. We should just start over.
Corey Cardinal Coates.
It's pretty good.
Well, St. Louis and Chicago just played each other in the playoffs in hockey.
Yeah, that's right.
So who is she? What's her affiliation?
She doesn't care. She doesn't like hockey.
Oh.
Yeah. I was just... Stupid Americans.
She doesn't get it.
She doesn't understand. No. Oh. She might as well be watching lacrosse. Doesn't know the difference.
Field lacrosse or box lacrosse? Does she box lacrosse?
I don't know what this means. What are you talking about?
There's two types of lacrosse. There's field lacrosse, which is played outside, and indoor or box lacrosse.
Box lacrosse.
Box, B-O-X, box lacrosse.
So it's like a little arena with barriers on it.
Like the normal lacrosse that you would see on TV is inside. It's box lacrosse.
So can you play like shots off the wall? Can you pass off the wall and stuff?
Well, yeah, but there's glass and boards and stuff.
Right.
You ever seen the Toronto Rock like on TV?
Yeah, that's box
Like
lacrosse.
the NCC, there's like they take the ice out.
All right, I didn't know that. I'm gonna look that up.
Good times roll. Everybody is somebody.
But it's also called box lacrosse.
Old hands.
Okay.
I'm your podcast.
It's like what was the other one I said?
Field.
Field lacrosse? Yeah, so there's like field lacrosse would be like field hockey.
It's of Native American origin.
Isn't everything though? What isn't? They just take claim to everything. God,
Intercross. What's intercross?
that doesn't sound like lacrosse at all.
Soft cross, mod cross, or pop lacrosse.
Mod cross.
It's a non-contact form of lacrosse, particularly in the Czech Republic as well as in Quebec. Leave it to the Quebecois and the Czechs.
Okay.
I can say that because I'm part Czech. And I mean the Quebecois, come on. Okay, the intercross stick is made completely of plastic. Oh, the ball is softer and hollow and larger. Okay, so it's like... That sounds like what I would like to play then.
I think you'd enjoy it.
I like my balls bigger and softer and hollow.
Well, who doesn't, though?
Calculate the freedom that you already got. Every ocean that you've been on tells a different story when we're all dead and gone. But you heard lies and
Okay, so box lacrosse is played on a hockey rink with no ice.
Correct.
Okay. Or an indoor
But they
soccer
put in
field.
like turf, whatever.
Gotcha. Man, the face masks are wicked looking.
Lacrosse is a tough game. It's pretty violent.
My grandfather was a lacrosse player and a World War II navigation dude on a
Navigationer.
navigationer. God, I'm Ein. I turned into Ein.
Oh my god.
He was a navigator on a B-52, and he said he's not sure which was scarier, lacrosse or being on a bomber in Europe.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
because I guess back then it was probably pretty hardcore. Like, they don't care about their bodies at all.
Now.
Like, I mean, back in the 40s, everyone thought they were only live to like 35 anyway.
Levick
So they just let
That's
it go.
on the
you know.
bright
So you might as well go for the plan that doesn't work.
5
Yep.
Gallon Podcast.
International lacrosse. Wow, this is a pretty serious sport.
Yeah, it's a big deal. It's Canada's national sport.
I like badminton.
she's on the state.
Is that the Czech national sport?
No.
She says she ain't
Buddy.
mine. This place is way too crowded. This place is way too crowded. I'll meet you in a space of town. She's on the state line. She says she ain't mine. I'll meet you in a space of town. Polka dot skirt, I in the streets like fireworks. Nice to finally meet these from the down belly, full of beers, puppy eyes, bees, or whatever works. Whatever works. Polka dot skirt, I in the streets like fireworks. Nice to finally meet these from the dark belly, full of beers, puppy eyes, bees, or whatever works. Whatever works. She's on the state line. Don't be scared about. I'll meet you in the space of time.
If I had a bathtub, I'd say I need a bath.
This place is way too crowded. This place is way too crowded. I'll meet you in the space of
You know, a good bath every now and then.
Something to be said for it.
Not the worst thing in the world.
Ugh. I might get a second eggnog. That's a good sign.
Ooh. Yeah, you know, like Ron Pope.
I did what now?
You really drinking like Ron Pope?
Yeah,
There's rum in that.
there's rum in that.
It's naturally, well, not naturally, but it comes from
Naturally. It's in the eggs.
rum eggs. Got a Tinder message.
Oh, God.
This thing's cool.
Your music education starts right now. Let's get together and learn some shit.
Jacob?
Better get Ian on the horn here to read this. I'll actually have a read.
God.
All right, so during the break there, I did a little bit of research on lacrosse. You're right, box lacrosse. Yeah. So what do you know? More importantly, I was looking at all the intercross stuff, which is pretty cool. The one that I seem to like.
Intercross.
Yeah, now I'm confused. Maybe it was intercross. Oh, God.
I think that's with cars.
My brain is so broken. Oh, it is
Intercross.
Intercross. That's what it is. Big, soft, hollow balls.
Coming to the Sky Dome, July 24th. Intercross.
You know, sometimes I think we do this just to piss Jake off.
I think so, too.
I think that's how we do.
That's why I do it. It's great.
I came across a band out of Montreal that I really like, and they're called Free Love Fenner. They're like this 3-piece pop group, and they're so cool. Super, super cool.
I love 3-piece pop groups.
Everyone loves 3-piece pop groups. And from Montreal, too. Montreal is still such a hot city.
It's amazing.
Yeah. So I don't know. There you go, Jake.
There you go, Jake. That's something.
That's all you're going to get.
That's it.
Yeah. We could never have Ayn read the music focus again. That's pretty easy.
Well, she can't read.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
And she's not like dyslexic. She can't read.
Well, she's got another thing, though, too, I've noticed, just in conversation, where sometimes, like, she has this problem with words, as I do, you know, as other people do. But sometimes, like, she says a word and the pronunciation of it is just bizarre. It's almost like she's read the word and knows the word, but has never heard it pronounced.
Like someone has never said it to her.
Yeah, yeah.
So she can't know it's wrong how she says it.
Entirely possible. I mean, her mom's Chinese and her dad's Argentine.
And she lives in Costa Rica.
Yeah, so she probably has no idea what anyone's saying.
And hangs out with Canadians.
That's it.
So,
I'm going to reload my eggnog right back.
all right. Party.
Ahoy there, mateys! Oh, God. Anyway, this is some more Penny the Pirates. The new song on the Podcast.
Ahoy, matey.
There we go.
Hello, Governor.
Hello.
Hello.
Ay.
I miss Ron Pope.
Yeah. It was going well until I stood up, and then I felt like weird again. Oh, well.
You mean you felt drunk again?
I felt drunk again. Yeah. I felt funny in my head. I don't know what it was.
Can't slip that one past me.
Oh Lord. Oh.
So you're gonna be here in September?
Yeah, I'm gonna come up for a visit. I'm gonna do a big whirlwind in August. I'm gonna go to. I have to be in Dallas mid-August. And then it might be in Nashville or Upper Michigan, one of those two at the end of August. So I'm gonna toot around the U.S. during that time. I was gonna go up maybe August 1, like go into Atlanta or something like that. Maybe poke over to South Carolina. I've got friends in Austin, and I've never seen Austin, so I'd like to go there.
Right.
And then go to the conference in Dallas, and then maybe head up to Nashville for a couple days, hang out there. There's another conference I might go to.
Okay, cool.
Or I might be going to a wedding in northern Michigan. And then when that's all said and done, which I think the August 31st is either the conference or the wedding, I have to choose which one I'm going to. And then I'll just pop over to Canada.
Just pop in.
Just pop over.
Yeah, we still have to do the CN Tower thing and our night downtown.
I know.
It's still pending.
I know. I got a whole agenda.
I can get some dates on Tinder. I'm only sort of joking.
We interrupt this program.
Your imagination is having puppies.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
I'm on my second eggnog.
Ooh,
Feels pretty good.
the second Ron Pulpit.
Well, I laced this one with a little bit of spiced rum as well.
Do you lace the rum drink with more rum?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, double down on the rum on this one, so that's pretty good. Well, I got to do a stupid conference call at the end of this thing, so I got to get prepped.
Oh.
You know?
Douchey.
Yeah. They are douchey.
So douchey.
I know, I hate them so much.
How many conferences is the call?
I think there's 3 people in this one.
Three-way?
Yeah, a little 3-way.
Three-way CC?
But man, I swear the guy that I just got off with today, that sounds gross. He has like a Rolodex of adjectives. And I wish I could find this. Do you remember I showed you one time?
Oh, I remember
This website that was it was a slot machine of doucheball phrases. You know, so it would spit out all of these things that just don't make sense.
You gotta compartmentalize them.
Well, we gotta drill down. Is this thing vertical? It's not scalable. It's like, what? What do you...
You forget the horizontal, only attack the vertical.
The whole thing is so funny because I think I mentioned this before, that if you either everyone in the conference call has no idea what the person is talking about and they don't want to be the one to pipe up and say, I have no idea what you're saying. Or everyone in the conference call knows what this guy's saying, and I'm the only one that doesn't know what's going on. You know, it's one or the other.
You know, I think it's number 2, just because.
You think so?
I don't know. What does scalable even mean? It's not scalable.
I understand that. It's like, okay, so let's say you start a business, and you can only produce like 5 products. Because anyway. I just don't know what I'm going to do. So I just have to have some rum and just sit there. And it's funny because I get on the call and they're like, hey, how you doing? It's like, oh, I'm just on my second rum here. I'm not wearing any pants. And they're like, oh, Corey's so funny. It's like, no, I'm really not wearing pants. And this is my second rum. What's going on?
And I'm not wearing any pants.
And they're like, oh, he's great. Isn't he crack up? And it's like, no. All right, carry on.
Corey's scalable.
Yeah, I'm scalable. Drill down on that.
Box that lacrosse.
Right. Social media. It's just
exponential growth.
Right. Oh, my new favorite word is disruptive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's always good. It's like, what do you think about this strategy? It's like, that sounds disruptive. And they're like, yes, disruptive.
Lots of noise there.
Change the industry. It's going to be a gush of energy.
Oh, God. Starting not to like you a little bit right now.
Don't hate me because I know what people say.
I've heard you say that.
I'm growing my beard back out. And
are you?
Yeah, now I'm wondering if I'm going to have milk mustache like all the time with this eggnog.
Ooh, yeah. Milk stash.
Milk stash. Yeah.
Beard's a good look for you.
Thanks.
You're good in a beard.
If
You grew
people,
a thick one.
if people want to see it, they can just go over to the YouTube channel and check it out. Because for some reason we're doing these videos. I don't know why.
Well, they like to see the Woody. That's all.
That's it. I like to see the Woody. Yeah.
Canadian Woody.
Canadian Woody. Is this a show now? Are we on? Are we live?
I think, I don't know. Yeah, you got the controls there.
Yeah, I don't actually. They're behind me. I gave up.
Are we going horizontal or vertical?
This is the vertical edition. You want to drill down to the live show. You want to... Never mind.
Double down.
Marketing.
Marketing.
Yeah.
Vertical marketing. Platforms and performances.
I just don't understand what these people are saying. All right, here we go. This is better. This is 30 seconds. What do you got? Awkward questions for me?
I'm going to try.
Okay.
What side of the bed do you sleep on?
Oh, I always sleep on the left side. Is it a left-right answer?
Left, like looking at the bed, or left from the top of the bed?
If I'm looking at the bed, because I'm standing at the end of the bed, then it's the right.
Right, okay. What's the longest you've ever gone without bathing?
Oh, probably 4 or 5 days.
4 or 5 days?
Yeah.
Okay. Without shaving?
Ooh, probably 4 or 5 days, because I can't take certain parts of it. All right, that was 30 seconds. Series of neat little questions there. From Woody to me on the 5 Gallon Podcast.
Shift on the left.
Do it now. Paul McDonald and Nikki Reed, Bouquet of Lies.
I can't do... If I let my beard go, then I can't not do my neck.
Another Tinder one.
Oh, God.
Oh, the same girl, though.
How's that going?
You can't. If you shave, you gotta do the whole thing. You can't just not do the neck. I mean, that's weird.
No, I don't mean not do the neck. I mean I can't, like I do my neck. You know what I mean? Like I can't have the neck beard. I can't go full on like that.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, it's too itchy. Oh, I forgot to ask you if you would drink breast milk.
If I can do what?
If you would drink breast milk.
If I again?
If you would drink breast milk.
Would drink breast milk?
Yeah.
Like just because somebody said, here, drink this breast milk, or it's like I've chosen to drink breast milk?
Either or, I guess.
Well, I wouldn't like voluntarily go around looking at it and go, oh, wow, that's got to be good. But if someone said, I'll bet you won't drink that breast milk, it's like, I'll bet you I would.
Have you ever? Other than when you were drinking breast milk?
No. No. For all I know, this is what this could be right now. I could be having a little rum and breast milk.
Because how would you know? Like, would you know? Do you think you would know? If someone just poured you a glass of milk and you drank it?
Oh, of course you would know. Oh, man. There's no way the consistency and the flavor is the same. There's no way.
No, but you would think it's like sour milk or whatever. You wouldn't think it's breast milk.
I don't know. Let me Google what breast milk tastes like here. Maybe it's like fibrous. Maybe there's stringy stuff in it and everything. Who knows?
You'd be like, oh, the milk's gone bad. Give me another one. Like you'd think, like, oh, it's just tit milk.
How long before Google knows what I'm trying to ask? What does breast milk taste like? Okay, I got all the way to MIL. Thank you, Google.
Okay, so not a common question.
Okay. If you want to know what human breast milk tastes like, read on.
Let's do it.
It was a magical elixir. Oh, God.
What?
Hang on.
I bet there are people that drink breast milk that aren't babies.
Okay, there's a certain rich quality to the milk. It's quite filling. And the combination of all these things, the warm milk, the warm body, the nutty, sweet, almost cinnamon taste, coupled with the effort of sucking. Oh my God, this guy sucked it out of his wife.
What?
Makes me ready for a nappy. I disengaged from my wife, and I am thoroughly satisfied. My son and I are soon both asleep in my wife's arms.
Wait, what? Disengaged?
Okay, so this is on theexaminer.com. And this guy, some guy asked, it's like, hey, what does breast milk taste like? And he's like, okay, well, my wife happens to be lactating. We have a baby. So I guess at the next feeding, he just jumped in.
My God.
He's like, it's tougher to drink than you might think.
Tougher?
Yeah.
Like to extract it as an adult?
You have to put your mouth around the whole thing, not just the nipple. My wife instructed. Suck and pull, suck and pull. Came her directions in like a lactating drill sergeant. But not too hard. Stop, that's too hard.
See, this is a segment. This is good stuff.
Oh, God.
Too hard. You gotta get the whole nipple. You gotta get it cut right into the areola.
Right into the areola. Oh, man. All right, you gotta put the whole thing in your mouth.
That's a show title.
In Ontario, they have breast milk donor banks.
Oh, man. Well, that makes sense.
That's awesome.
Because I think I've heard there's the thing where some women
can't.
After they give birth, they don't, for whatever reason, they don't produce breast milk. So.
How interesting.
Stay tuned for the new
Although I can't substantiate that with facts.
No, nor I.
I have heard that somewhere.
In beautiful
Oh, there you go.
Costa Rica. Welcome to the jungle, baby.
This one has a surplus.
A favorite around here, this is Murder by Death.
Okay, up.
Lost River.
There, load of this. My wife has large surplus of breast milk, which was more than what our baby could consume. So I started drinking it. Actually found I liked the taste of it.
Oh, dear. Well, it takes all kinds. It's a big world.
Is it healthier drinking human breast milk than drinking cow's milk? And then the replies to this post are mixed. Some people say yes, some people say no. Interesting.
There you have it.
Last person, Trex. Good old Trex says, how are you drinking it? Using a glass or sucking the nipples? I don't know that it matters. Or maybe it does. Interesting. If anyone's watching the live feed, please chime in.
The taste of breast milk apparently depends largely on what mama's eating as well.
Oh, that's a good point.
Spicy food, spicy breast milk. Oranges and plums, sweet and fruity. Tomato based, you get the idea.
This is fascinating stuff.
It is.
What about pinto?
Gallo pinto?
Oh, is that
Yeah, maybe. It's all bland.
Is that rice milk?
And overcooked.
Bland and overcooked.
Oh, yeah. FreshBooks. It's almost the end of the month. I gotta check out my stuff.
Lots of email today.
Yeah, I got a lot of email. Some of it I didn't respond to. Some of it I did.
Cool.
Yeah, there you go. Hello, everybody. This is the show. Welcome.
Thanks for the update.
Yep.
Got some email? Replied to some. Like everybody else in the world.
Is it just me or is Canadian indie amazing?
Awesome. Can't wait. You have no idea. Can't wait to like get up north, get a campfire going.
I bet.
Just going, crank some tunes, look at the lake. Of course, the lake's still frozen. So I'll have to wait for that.
Oh, I can't. It's so I gotta watch Game of Thrones, or I can't go on things like Zite or Flipboard.
No, you can't.
Like, I guess I could filter out Game of Thrones, right? So I don't see any of it.
No, I don't think you can.
But I mean, with Game of Thrones, every week it's like, oh, there's a spoiler. Oh, this is a game changer. Oh, I can't believe that happened. That's every week.
Every week, right? You can't not. I mean, you gotta watch it today, tomorrow at the latest. They're gonna hear something.
It'd be great if they had like 1 week where absolutely nothing happened. Nothing changed. Like they just kind of hung out and, you know, they had some, day-to-day activities in King's Landing.
They got their head chopped off and no one had sex.
Yep. No one had sex. No one got killed.
And everyone just got along.
Yeah.
That'd be funny though, like ironic episode. No one gets whisked away to ships in the middle of a foggy.
Right.
Alicia's getting badass, by the way.
Oh.
She was badass already, but really badass now.
Ooh, I'm looking at some. This is so awesome. I want these. There's a sticky note. They're called salami notes, and they're little. It's like a big salami, and all the notes that come off look like actual pieces of salami. So you write your notes on these salamis, and I like that. I don't know why. I want that.
Huh. God, I hate Facebook.
Yep.
Just ads everywhere.
For more information on this podcast and all the latest news from the 5 Gallon Empire, simply
Show's
visit
over.
5gallonsound.com.
It's done.
Oh.
Cookies.
For those of you who are listening to the podcast version of this, which is what it really is, because it's called the 5 Gallon Podcast, we should probably make them aware for the newcomers that we're doing this live and we're also on YouTube. So you can see kind of what we're talking about while the tunes are spinning, which
We're on the tube.
arguably is better than the show itself.
Oh, not arguing. It's definitely better.
I don't know why we don't do that. We should just offset it.
I think we should switch it.
But there's those times, though, where I'm just going on Zeit, or I'm going for another eggnog, or you're on
Yeah.
Tinder.
Well, I'm always on Tinder.
Yeah, so I don't
I'm
know.
on Tinder right now.
But if you want to see the behind the scenes and us making the show and just hanging out during the tunes, you can just click on that YouTube button there on 5gallonsound.com and find us. Make
I
sense?
liked you on Tinder.
You did? Mm-hmm. What was I, like 1,000 miles away?
You were a lot of miles away, but it doesn't matter to me. I liked you.
FreshBooks.
You didn't like me
Cloud
back, though.
accounting. What did we say about FreshBooks? Something like that. I don't know. It was terrible last week.
Breast milk?
Breast milk. Tastes a little, well, it depends what mom's eating, really.
Well, is it bottle or glass?
FreshBooks, harder to extract than you might think. You can't just put the nipple in your mouth. You got to be like,
You gotta get the whole areola.
yeah, I use these guys. The first of the month is coming up, and I don't have to worry about anything because all of my recurring invoices just go out, and all my clients just pay them. And I know at the end of the month who's outstanding, and I can spy on them. I can see who logged in, who checked that invoice, who paid it. FreshBooks.com, I love it as much as I love Hover, almost as much.
Hover!
Yeah, that's where, like, if you want, for example, what does breast milk taste like.org? That's where you want to go get it. That's where I get all my domains, and I do a lot of email through them too. But the best thing to do is get a Squarespace account because you're going to do a website because you're awesome. And then, you get a free domain via Hover for the whole year if you sign up for a year package. So if you think my website's really sexy, that's on Squarespace.
I think it depends what the mother's eating.
Yeah, I would say so.
I think that's what it depends on.
Yeah, like if, and it has to be intense food, right? Like if mom's eating like jalapenos all day long, then it's going to be a little bit spicy.
Right, or you got like the gluten-free?
Yeah.
Gluten-free breast milk?
I don't know why I do this still, but as well on the sponsor links there's a donate button. So if you're just like, I'm just going to show you these guys some love and I'm going to send them like $5 or whatever, that'd be awesome too. And that goes to good use. It buys me more eggnog and iPads.
Buys Woody breast milk.
Get some, I don't think you could go one of the, how does that work at the Ontario Breast Milk Donor Clinic if you want some breast milk?
Well, that's an interesting story, actually. And that's for another day.
That's for another day. We shall
That's
find
not
out.
today.
Unless you donate or don't donate. What am I saying?
Donate.
Yeah.
Hover.
Give us some money. We'll buy some breast milk.
Yeah.
God, I don't like this show anymore.
And we'll drink it.
I kind of like it, though.
No, it's great.
Yeah, it just got hot in here. Just.
It can't be worse than last week.
No, nothing's worth it. This is an improvement. A market improvement.
Oh, it's... You know what Anna would be saying about breast milk?
Oh, God. No, she'd be like, well, actually. And then she'd go on this long spiel.
I'm still breastfeeding. So.
Yeah. God, ew. That's not appropriate. Maybe it is.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Last thing, too, we should mention that we're going to be at the Podcast Movement in Dallas, August 16th and 17th. So you should be there. It's going to be pretty hot.
Portions of today's program by means of tape recorder.
I don't know what the show is anymore.
What a great show.
I gotta cut it.
Everything's milkier in Texas.
Everything's milkier in Texas. Oh man, I gotta get myself ready for my conference call, which is right now.
What did we get to before you got cut off there?
I don't know, 16th or something like that.